Hello everybody, and it's time for my weekly DVD watches, and I know it's a day late, but I was busy yesterday, didn't have time to do this. First one I watched was Leprechaun 4 in Space, and it comes in this cool special edition gray case. I don't know if it really comes into this or whatnot. Never really seen it after I bought it, but yeah. Not one of the best movies in the series. There is a couple of gore parts that are memorable, like the flesh-eating disease. It takes a lot of cameos from other horror movies and whatnot, which is very cool. The best part of the movie is when he becomes big, first thing he does is look down his pants and see if that grew too. Yeah, had some comedy into it. Warwick Davis returns as the Leprechaun. It's good for a watch. It's good for a little laugh. I like the Leprechaun series. Well, not part 5 in the Hood, but I like the rest of them. Next one is a limited issue of 101 Dalmatians, Walt Disney. Yeah, I do watch cartoons. It's a killer. Oh, sorry about that again. My fucking phone, I forgot to turn it off again. But yeah, two people fall in love, and their two Dalmatians fall in love. They each have 15 puppies, and they get kidnapped. And Cruella de Vil also bought close to. Oh, my mat's off today, but she had the rest of them, and it added up to 99 Dalmatians that she had in all. And plus the two of mother and father, and yeah. But yeah, if you haven't seen this, then yeah, there's something wrong because I think everybody's seen this as a child. Very good movie. Next one is George A. Romero's Land of the Dead. I know, what a jump. Watch 101 Dalmatians and watch Land of the Dead. This has the two characters and a cameo from Shaun of the Dead acting as zombies. What it is, this guy wants to retire and live into rich life, and it was his final job, but they screw him over. I think it's Dennis Hopper. Yeah, Dennis Hopper. I always mix him up. I don't know why. Dennis Hopper screws him over, and then he steals the company's big truck, which is unstoppable to zombies and everything like that. And he hires the other guy, his partner, to go hunt him down and get back the truck. The zombies in this movie start to walk around, start doing things that they did when they were alive, use guns, everything like that. It starts to look like they were starting to get a brain back. Really cool movie. Gore scenes are excellent. Tom Savini even makes a cameo into this as the character from the first one of Dawn of the Dead, where they break in and as the bikers and everything like that. Very good movie. If you haven't seen this one, watch it. Next one I watched was the uncut edition of Saw 4. I love these cases. Very cheap, but I love them. And that's Jigsaw's head on the thing. Jigsaw is dead, and they're trying to find out who is going to carry out his legacy now. Uh, some very good gore scenes into this one. Girl gets her scalp ripped off from the hair. Guy gets pinned into a bed, and then everything's ripped apart. But they all deserve it because one was raping women and whatnot. The other one was a school teacher that was hitting on children and cost him his job. Yeah, like I said, everybody deserved what they got in this movie. And as a video game freak, you look at all these these games that Jigsaw plays. I bet any money any video game person could figure them out, no problem. The next one is the sequel to The Crow, and that would be The Crow: City of Angels. I'm a big Crow fan. Never really, well, I can't say I'm a big Crow fan. I only watched the first two movies. The third one and fourth one I never watched yet. I do have a quad, all four movies on one disc here somewhere that I bought recently. I think you've seen it in my recent pickups. Uh, this one here, a man and his boy witness a murder, and they have to be killed for what they seen, and then he comes back to avenge his son and his death. Very good movie. I like it. Very fucked up though. That's one thing I gotta say. The Crow movies are very fucked up. Major city drug cities, drug lords, gothic stuff going on. Yeah. Next one is a lot of people don't like this show. I really enjoy it. well, not the newer seasons, but I really enjoy the older seasons of it, and that is South Park, the first season. This one has the classic Cartman gets an anal probe. Uh, uh, Cartman's mom's a dirty slut, I think that's what it's called. Um, it has the pig makes love to the elephant episode, Pink Eye. A lot of classic episodes on this season. I do own the first three seasons, and I haven't been able to find the rest of them. But yeah, very good. Kyle showing his arse on the back. But yeah, I'm a big fan of South Park. Next one is the special edition of Bats, which stars Lou Philip Diamond. A lot of people don't like this movie. A lot of people do. Me, I'm a fan of it. I don't know. It's just I always did like Lou Philip Diamond's acting, and a movie about genetically enhanced bats coming to a small town, infecting rest of bats, and then killing everybody had me wondering because when I was young when I watched this, and it did not. Back in the olden days, I didn't like this movie because there wasn't enough gore into it. But then after I sit down and watch it many years later, I really enjoyed it because you get the backstory and everything like that and whatnot. Very funny part is when they're walking through the bat shit in the cave. Yeah, and they know what it is. After he finds out, it's very funny. I watched the second one of this last week, and I watched the first one this week, and that is Darkman with Larry Drake and Lemmy Nelson. He played Darkman in the first one, then they took him out. I don't know why. He played a very excellent role as Darkman in this one. Um, they Robert D. Durant comes over and wants the papers that proves that he is a criminal and working with a criminal and whatnot. And the guy doesn't know nothing about it. And then they kill him, which is Westlake, and his assistant. But they didn't really kill Westlake. He becomes Darkman, which he has no feeling because of all the burnt tissue he has. His adrenaline, when it kicks in, he's very strong. He can mimic voices. He has a machine that makes masses, but the machine only makes the masses, and they can only last 99 minutes. Sam Raimi does the director in this movie, and also at the end, his friend Bruce Campbell makes a cameo because that's who he puts on as the final mass is Bruce Campbell. Yeah, excellent movie. I love the Darkman trilogy. Wish I could find them on Blu-ray, but around here we never get those movies. But yeah, that's my weekly DVD watches. Hope you enjoyed, and tell me what you've been watching. What you think of these videos, everything like that. I would really like to know. And you all have a good